What's up, guys? So in this video I'm going to be explaining what a deload session is. I tell all of my clients who come to me for strength training to perform a deload session of every third session that they train. For example, if I'm having someone do back squats, just a back squat session, for example, you're trying to improve, the amount of weight you can back squat. You do a back squat session, then another back squat session, then the third session would be a deload back squat session. So imagine you have two sessions. Let's say you have a squat session and a deadlift session. You do a squat session, then a deadlift session, then a squat session, then a deadlift session. Then that next squat session, which is the third one, would be a deload, and that next deadlift session, which would be the third one, is also a deload. So not every third random session, every third session of the same type. So, what a deload session is you take the volume, which is the amount of sets that you do. So let's say, just randomly, let's say you did 10 sets of back squat, which is a lot. So let's say you did 10 sets of back squats. What you would do is you would cut that number down to 50 or 40% of the normal amount of sets you do. So 10, you could really go to 4 or 5. I usually recommend to go towards the lower spectrum. So like if it's kind of like iffy, always just go lower. So yeah, you'd probably just go to 4 sets of however many reps you were doing instead of 10 sets. Another example is like, let's say you're doing 5 sets of whatever. 5 sets of fucking, I don't know, handstand push-ups. On a deload session, you would only do 2 sets of handstand push-ups instead of, 5. That's what I said before, yeah. So, yeah, always you pick 50 to 40% and you go lower. 3 sets, you would just do like 1 set. I know that's only 30%, but 60% is just, it's a little too much. So always try to go just lower if you ever have any doubt. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. That's all a deload session is. Well, I guess the other thing that I didn't mention about deloads is that you can increase the intensity by a shit ton because you're doing so much less work. You can make it way harder. So it's pretty much like a PR session almost. So if you were squatting, back to the 10 sets, let's say you did 10 sets for at 200 pounds for doubles. So you're doing sets of 2. On a deload session where you would only do 4 sets instead of 10, you would up the weight by a lot more. By like, fuck, you'd probably get 210, maybe 215 for sets of 2 instead. Or you could keep the weight at 200 and increase the reps. Either one works. If you were doing a shit ton of sets like that, I would recommend to increase the intensity. And let's say you were doing those 5 sets of handstand push-ups. Let's say you're doing 5 sets of 5, just because. And on a deload session, you only do 2 sets. I would recommend trying to not increase the intensity, but increase the reps instead, because you can just get a shit ton more reps in those 2 sets instead. So pretty much the more sets you do, you should increase the intensity more. The less sets you do, the more you should try to increase your reps. Hope that helps.